Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman news video recapping the events of the week February 26th to March 3rd, 2016. Our top news stories this week included tickets go on sale for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, new footage for the movie was shown on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Superman celebrated his birthday on February 29th. Let's check out these stories and more in this week's Speeding Bulletin. In movie news, advanced ticket sales for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice went on sale on Monday, February 29th. The Superman homepage has teamed up with Fandango to give you direct access to ticket sales online. Check out our countdown clock at the top of our website for the link if you haven't already purchased your tickets. Fandango VIPs can get 5 digital comic books from DC Comics for free when they purchase Batman v Superman tickets. The offer is only valid until 9 AM on March 28th or until supplies last. The Regal Entertainment Group has released its Batman v Superman Ultimate Ticket, which will allow the owner of the ticket to watch the movie at any Regal theatre once a day, every day, in any format. Limited to just 1,000 cards, the Batman v Superman Ultimate Ticket will cost you $100. Alamo Drafthouse cinemas across America are offering Batman v Superman ticket packages that include an exclusive Batman v Superman pint glass and or a Batman v Superman collector's issue of Birth Movies Death magazine. Stocks are limited, so if this interests you, you can buy your ticket from drafthouse.com. Presenting at the Oscars this week, Henry Cavill first walked the red carpet where he was asked about Batman v Superman and Justice League by MTV.
Yes. I feel like this is a no-win scenario for you. Everybody expects you should win. You should win that fight. And if you don't...
The thing with Superman is that if it's going to be a head-to-head fight with someone who's human, like a real fight, all-out fight, it's a different story.
Right.
But we've got to consider Superman's approach to everything. He loves humanity. He loves human beings, and he doesn't want to hurt them.
Right.
And so Batman has an immediate advantage with that. And, I mean, you'll see if he uses it.
Ben Affleck was a special guest on Jimmy Kimmel Live for the After the Oscars special, where new footage from Batman v Superman was shown. Check it out.
If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck and Jesse Eisenberg also participated in an additional scene from the movie. Well, kind of. Have a look.
We do things a little differently in Gotham.
Do you?
I know you.
I don't think so.
Excuse us.
People ever tell you look like Superman?
No, I've never heard that before.
Huh.
Like I said, Mr. Wayne, people in Gotham need to learn.
You're Superman.
Jimmy also revealed a blooper reel showing some of the outtakes from the skit.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so.
You sound a lot like Clint Eastwood right now.
The computer did my voice in the movie.
Turkish Airlines, the official airline for Batman v Superman, released a video featurette which features a new interview with director Zack Snyder talking about the partnership with the airline.
The thing that got me excited about Turkish Airlines was their global reach, and that they're a global brand and that they could bring to our project this awareness, and they represent a certain quality of product that is really at a high level. And it's a great relationship for us because we try and create a product that has, high production value, high conceptual value. And I think that the relationship with Turkish Airlines, that's really exciting for us.
Ben Affleck surprised a number of fans at the Warner Brothers studio tour when he appeared in the Batmobile, angry at fans who think Superman will beat Batman in the upcoming movie. The video is part of the Omaze charity campaign raising funds and awareness for 3 non-profits that are fighting for a better world. Eastern Congo Initiative, Seed Project and the Durrell Wildlife Conservation Trust. Head to amaze.com to enter. Another TV spot for Batman v Superman has been released. This one shows a small amount of new footage of Lex Luthor and the fight between Batman and Superman. It also contains a new piece of dialogue from Batman exclaiming, "Here I am."
I'm getting slow in my old age, Alfred.
Even you got too old to die young, not for lack of trying.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. Son of Krypton versus Bat of Gotham.
Well, here I am.
Experience it in IMAX. Rated PG-13.
The April issue of Wired magazine features an interview with Zack Snyder, and the Superman homepage was given access to a number of quotes from the director, which featured in the magazine's interview. On the killing of Zod in Man of Steel, he said, "To me, the killing of Zod is not as big a deal as the destruction of Metropolis. It's important that these movies have consequences, that there is collateral damage. In Batman v Superman, I wanted to show how Bruce feels when he's reduced to a sideline sitter. Batman is frightened by his impotence in the face of that." In a new interview with EW.com, Jesse Eisenberg spoke about the role of Lex Luthor and how interesting the character is. He said, "When I read the script, I thought this character is rendered so incredibly well that I just have to do what I know I do well, and it will be a great character because the character is full of interesting, contradictory, realistic elements that make a character wonderful." In an interview with DC All Access, which is featured on the back of this week's new comic books from DC Comics, Batman v Superman director Zack Snyder talks about the problems facing Superman in the wake of the events of Man of Steel. He said, "When we find him, he's been dealing with the everyday world of being a superhero, but there's a paradigm shift happening in that the unintended consequences of some of those rescues are starting to come into fruition." DC Comics are asking fans to pick a side in their Batman v Superman sweepstakes with awesome prizes to be won. Open to residents of the USA only, the contest ends on March 21st, with the Superman Grand Prize winner taking home over $500 worth of Superman collectibles. Included in the prize pack is a poster signed by Zack Snyder, Superman cufflinks, wallet, hat, thermos, snuggie, and a whole assortment of Batman v Superman Mattel action figures and more. Enter now at dccomics.com. As with many computer-generated characters in movies these days, an actor wearing a motion capture suit is usually involved in helping bring the character's movements and mannerisms to life beforehand, while another or the same person involved is voicing the words of that character. For Batman v Superman, Robin Atkin Downes is the man who helped bring Doomsday to the big screen. Whether he is involved physically or just did voice work for the character is unknown at this point in time. However, I wouldn't think Doomsday would be saying much in this movie to warrant a voice actor of his calibre. Speaking of voice actors, you may or may not know that actress Carla Gugino voiced the roles of the Kryptonian service robot Kellor in the movie Man of Steel, while also providing the voice for the computer system on board the ancient Kryptonian scout ship discovered in the Arctic. Gugino revealed on Twitter this week that her voice can be heard in some small part in Batman v Superman. Warner Bros. And DC Entertainment released a series of free Facebook stickers for Batman v Superman, which are available to use when chatting with your friends or commenting on a status. For Twitter users, hashtag Superman, hashtag Batman, hashtag Wonder Woman, hashtag Lex Luthor, and hashtag Batman v Superman will now automatically display new emojis showing the symbol associated with each hashtag. Additionally, an official movie game titled Batman v Superman Who Will Win is now available to play online. Head to whowillwingame.batmanvsuperman.com. Yahoo Movies gives us our first look at Batman v Superman Upstairs Downstairs, an upcoming digital comic book from DC Comics and Doritos, which acts as a prequel to the film, explaining why Batman is so concerned about the threat posed by Superman. Batman v Superman Upstairs Downstairs will be available to download when you retrieve the necessary codes, available exclusively in Doritos Family Fun Mix multipacks at Walmart. Water Tower released the full track There War Here from Hans Zimmer and Junkie XL's Batman v Superman soundtrack this week. Don't forget that the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice original motion picture soundtrack will be released March 18th and is now available to pre-order at iTunes, at Amazon, and can be ordered on vinyl through our online store. An original Batman v Superman designed by artist Jason Fabok will adorn the cover of the official WonderCon 2016 program, scheduled to take place at the Los Angeles Convention Center on March 25th, the same day as the release of the film. The design will also be featured on the official WonderCon 2016 t-shirt. Empire are giving fans a chance to win a Batman v Superman watch from Police. To win, simply enter your email address on the contest page. The winner will receive either a Batman or Superman watch chosen at random. Head to winit.empireonline.com. General Mills and DC Comics have teamed up to bring fans a new series of all ages Batman v Superman comic books available in boxes of breakfast cereals across America. Starting this month, specially marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios, Lucky Charms, Cocoa Puffs, Trix and Golden Grahams will include one of 4 exclusive comic books created by DC Comics writers and artists. All 4 issues have a connection and maybe even some clues to the movie. The comic book cereal boxes are starting to hit store shelves at major retailers now and will be available through April 2016 while supplies last. Nestle breakfast cereals in Malaysia are currently adorned with Batman v Superman graphics promoting the upcoming release of the movie while also including a free activity book. Look for the Batman v Superman free activity book inside packs of Nestle Honey Stars, Cocoa Crunch and Milo breakfast cereals. Issue 258 of Mexico's Scene Premiere magazine features Superman, Batman and Wonder Woman on the cover, with a feature article on Batman v Superman within. The article also contains new photos from the film, including a behind-the-scenes photo of Henry Cavill in the Superman costume having a chat with director Zack Snyder. Cold Stone Creamery is running a Batman v Superman promotion with desserts inspired by Superman, Batman and Wonder Woman, while also offering fans a chance to win a trip to New York to see the premiere of the movie. To enter the contest, you need to snap a photo of your own superhero creation using one of the superhero Cold Stone Creamery options available and share it on Twitter or Instagram. A Dawn of Justice cake is also available and is described as being made up of layers of moist devil's food cake and sweet cream ice cream with Oreo cookies wrapped in fluffy white frosting. The Les Corp Industries Instagram account for Batman v Superman shared a couple of images this week, one from the Wayne Enterprises satellite showing the lights of Metropolis and Gotham days before it was destroyed during the fight between Superman and Zod in Man of Steel, and another of a fictional Time magazine billboard featuring Bruce Wayne. The South Sydney Rabbitohs rugby league team in Australia, the team which is co-owned by Russell Crowe, have a new jersey available to celebrate the upcoming release of Batman v Superman. You can order yours from rabbitohs.com.au. Fans in Spain will want to get along to the Warner Brothers exhibition of costumes and props from Batman v Superman. A countdown clock at the Universo DC Comics Madrid website indicated the event will take place in Madrid from today. That's Friday. Warner Brothers has teamed up with Amazon to create a new Batman v Superman game in which you attempt to solve the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents. The Wayne Investigation Choose Your Own Adventure game is available online on the Amazon Echo Smart Loudspeaker or an Amazon Fire TV with Alexa integration, and it lets users immerse themselves in the world of Gotham just days before Bruce Wayne's parents were killed. The May 2016 edition of the SFX magazine, issue 272, features Batman and Superman on 2 different covers for the upcoming movie. UK readers also receive a free DVD with behind-the-scenes content on the movie. While the March 11, 2016 edition of the Entertainment Weekly magazine, issue 1406, features either a Superman or Batman cover with new images inside the issue. A casting call for actors and extras to be in the upcoming Justice League Part 1 film has been posted at the Acting Auditions website, with some additional information that makes for an interesting read. According to the website, the film, which is using the secret working title of Caveman, will be running auditions for supporting roles on day player speaking roles for both male and female roles of various age ranges. Shooting will take place at the Warner Brothers studio at Leavesden near central London in Watford. Visit the acting-auditions.org website for further details. The new animated movie LEGO DC Comics Superheroes Justice League Cosmic Clash is now available to own on Blu-ray Combo Pack and DVD. It will take all the efforts of the Justice League and a few of their superpowers to keep Brainiac from adding Earth to his miniaturized collection of planets in the all-new animated feature. Produced by Warner Brothers Animation, DC Entertainment and the LEGO Group, you can purchase yours from our online store now. Superman homepage reporter T.A. Hewitt attended the February 27 New York premiere of LEGO DC Comics Superheroes Justice League Cosmic Clash at the Paley Center for Media in New York, where he conducted red carpet interviews with the cast of the latest animated brick-centric adventure arriving from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. Check out the full video on our website now. In TV news, this week's episode of Supergirl was titled Solitude, and our own T.A. Hewitt posted his review of this episode saying, "It's the first show in a while that hasn't sat well with me," and he gave it a 3 out of 5 rating. Fans of Supergirl could win tickets to meet the cast of the show at Paley Fest in LA later this month. On March 13th, Supergirl lands at Paley Fest LA with a star-studded panel presentation featuring the cast and producers of the hit CBS series. Tickets are on sale now, but if you'd like to go for free, head to dccomics.com for the contest details. There's no new episode of Supergirl this Monday night. The next new episode will air in the US on Monday, March 14th. In comic book news, comic books we reviewed this week included Superman Wonder Woman number 26, which was reviewed by Adam DeChannel, who gave it a 5 out of 5, calling it a great segment of Savage Dawn. Adam also reviewed Superman number 49, saying this was just as enjoyable as Superman Wonder Woman number 26, and he gave this a 4 out of 5. Superman Coming of the Superman number 1 was reviewed by Keith Summerer, who gave it a 4 out of 5, saying Adams manages to put a lot of story into 22 pages. T.A. Hewitt reviewed Injustice Year 5, Chapter 10, giving it a 4 out of 5, saying the only thing keeping this issue from being a top score is that it was Bizarro dealing out the death and destruction as opposed to Regime Superman. Batman v Superman prequel comic Chapter 5 was reviewed by Stephen Wright, who gave this final chapter a 5 out of 5, saying this has truly been a fun prequel story. Superman comics available this week from March 2nd include Injustice Year 5, Chapter 11 digital comic has been available since March 1st. DC Comics Bombshells number 10 print edition. Injustice Gods Among Us Year 5, number 5 print edition. Batman Beyond number 10 is available in a Batman v Superman variant cover. Green Lantern number 50 is also available in a Batman v Superman variant cover. DC Comics Bombshells Chapter 33 digital comic will be available March 4th. DC Comics Bombshells Volume 1 Enlisted trade paperback. Injustice Gods Among Us Year 1 Complete Collection trade paperback. And Superman Unchained trade paperback. Check out the huge range of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice costumes and accessories in sizes and styles for children and adults. Get this Ruby's Batman v Superman Superman Value costume for $20.05. Or how about the Batman v Superman Batman Voice Changer helmet, yours for $29.99. These and other Batman v Superman costumes and accessories are available from your one-stop Superman shop, the Superman Homepage online store at supermanhomepage.com/shop. And in other news, as you may know, February 29th is traditionally the day we celebrate Superman's birthday. Why February 29th? Well, editor Julie Schwartz declared that Superman's birthday was on February 29th in a number of letter pages during the Silver Age. Supposedly, this is how Superman stays looking so young. After all, he only has a birthday every 4 years. DC Comics also released a video made up of fan messages to celebrate the Man of Steel's big day. WizKids, makers of the popular HeroClix superhero battling tabletop games, recently announced the release of a new series of HeroClix figures, DC Comics HeroClix World's Finest. Produced in cooperation with DC Comics, the World's Finest set includes popular heroes and villains such as Superman, Batman, Poison Ivy, Supergirl, Nightwing and Metallo. The World's Finest HeroClix collection is available now in North America. Head to your local gaming shop to collect them all. Switch Press are offering fans a chance to own Gwenda Bond's fantastic Lois Lane Fallout novel for just $1.99. This special offer is available for a limited time. Order the ebook version of Lois Lane Fallout for your Kindle, Kobo and other digital reading devices now from our online store. The Superman homepage Super Trivia Quiz has been updated for another month. The 3 questions we're asking you this time around are: what is the official airline of the Batman v Superman movie? What is the name of the character in Batman v Superman being played by Holly Hunter? And according to Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman, what 3-syllable word do people use for any thought too big for small minds? If you think you know the answers to all 3 questions, come by the site now to submit your entry. And that's all the news there was in a very busy week, February 26th to March 3rd. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone and welcome to another fabulous episode of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. So, are we in the home stretch or will that be the week of the release of the movie? I don't know, but I am excited. It's March. We're into it. It's finally here. The month that the movie releases. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be great. We're all looking forward to it. We're still seeing more stuff. We expected that the final trailer that we saw, I had already said that I wasn't sure we were going to get any more. Then we got another trailer. Now, they've recently just released another clip where we see Batman getting thrown around, and seems to be the beginning of the throwdown between Batman and Superman. DC, Warner Brothers just released a thing where you can vote and win a prize package related to the hero that you've chosen in terms of who will win, which I don't think either will actually win, which, as I've said before, means a loss for Superman, even if they tie. Because if you tie a mortal man, even if he's dressed as a bat, that means you're not necessary to have around, because the mortal man can do whatever it is that you were going to do that we thought we needed a Superman for. So, I, of course, voted for Superman. He's way, 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 way behind Batman. It's as if he doesn't even exist. So, go on there and vote. You can probably go to WarnerBrothers.com, or you can check out this link right here. And go ahead and vote. Try and get Superman up there if you really want to vote for Batman, either because you're a disgruntled Superman fan and you realize that Batman is always going to be first in the eyes of the WB until Superman becomes their number one guy again, which I don't see happening anytime soon, since everybody loves this dark, dark thing, and everybody's got to be nasty and mean. Even in the new movie, we see lots of scenes of Superman looking mean, acting mean, being mean. So when kids see this, they just see the guy brooding down the hallway and tearing off Ben Affleck's cowl. They don't see they don't know that that's a nightmare sequence. Then they hear about him breaking Zod's neck in the other movie, and they go, oh, I guess Superman's not a nice guy. I just read another article that tickets on release day, February 29th, when they first went on sale, didn't sell the amount that executives were expecting, so it's going to be performing below expectations, which is, of course, a skewed viewpoint from someone who doesn't expect this film to do as well as probably his Marvel preferences do. Because WB hasn't released any numbers, WB hasn't released any expectations, which is the smart thing to do, because you can only look bad, or I guess you can look accurate. You're never going to look like a genius, because if you get it right, they're just going to go, okay, well, you got it right. It's kind of like Superman tying Batman, or winning against Batman. There's really no win. If he loses, it's bad. If he wins, it's bad. If he ties, it's bad. Same here. If Warner Brothers were to release figures, they could only hurt themselves by looking like they failed, or they can just kind of look like they knew, or they'd fail the other way by being way wrong. I guess they could win there. So if they release figures and say $100 million, and then it makes $200 million opening weekend, then they'd look like heroes. But they haven't done that. Other rival studios, other places have guessed, have estimated, have looked at it. You know, there are so many different buying ticket formats. There are these packages. There are these $100, you can see the movie every single time, every single day of its release if you want, things that they've got to take into account somehow. I don't know how they do it, but that would be, if they sold all those, they were 1,000 limited, it'd be 100,000 in tickets sold just from those. Last I looked, they were still available, which doesn't really surprise me, because it's kind of a large amount, especially in a day and age where the movies come out pretty quickly now. You know, I saw the Burton Batman 7 times. It was a movie I saw the most times in the theater, and the reason for that was because I loved it. It was a superhero movie. It was taken seriously. It was gritty. It was Batman. I liked it. And because at that time, it took like 2 years for a movie to come out, and it cost 30 or 40 or 50 bucks or whatever it was. So I went to the movies lots of times, because I wanted to get my fill of it then, because then it would take a while for me to get a chance at it again. Nowadays, it's 2 months or something. Movie's out on video. Lots of different versions are out now. You can get it digitally, and a lot of times, sometimes it's not a good thing for the industry. The movie's online the day of release or something. Somebody's leaked it. You don't want to watch a leaked copy. Don't do that. Anyway, the other thing that's exciting now is fans are starting to get their vouchers for returning to wherever it was they saw the IMAX trailer back in April, almost a year ago, where we got an extra 2 seconds of footage, and the rest looked exactly the same as what had leaked before, and I think that hurt their whole event that they were planning, because they weren't planning on releasing the trailer until after the people who went to the special event saw it. But we got some posters, we got some promises that we were going to get some vouchers. Time was going on, and I was wondering where this voucher was, and Monday, February 29th, Comic Book Superman's birthday, I got mine. So I have my voucher. I'll be going Monday, March 21st, at 10 p.m. Kind of an odd time, but I guess they have to put it outside the other releases that are out since the movie isn't actually released right then. So I'll be seeing it a few days early at the place I saw the IMAX screening of the trailer. And I will do a Great Scott on my attendance of the event because I assume it'll be a sold-out theater, and I assume it'll be fans that all went to the event that have a stake in one way or the other, most of whom were Batman fans when I went to the event and said Batman was going to win, and that it was silly to even put Superman in the same movie because Batman's so much better. Which I guess isn't that much different from what I do with Superman, although I tend to think I have some logic behind it, not just, well, Batman's cool, so he's going to win. It just doesn't make sense to me the other way, the way they are saying. Anyway, I like the idea of people cheering in a theater, people being really into it, and I'm hoping all the Bat fans will be won over, and we'll have new Superman fans who still like Batman as their favorite, because I like Batman as well, and we'll have a great time, and I'll talk about it on Great Scott that week. And then the movie will release Friday the 25th, and the following week I'll have my review after having seen the movie several times. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember, if there's even a 1% chance that you're not going to watch this show, how do you know who I am?